Hey everyone, welcome to the channel and to my Tour de Zwift Stage 6 recap. This took place on the long Three Sister course in Watopia. I've been riding the longer stages of TDZ that came with a lot of climbing as well in the last weeks. If you want to check those out, make sure to subscribe and check out the playlist. So stage 6 is roughly a 50km ride with 900 meters of climbing. It will be a tough stage that requires tackling the epic KOM, the radio tower climb and the volcano KOM. It was a good endurance test. Right off the bat, the course goes up to the Zwift KOM, a short warm-up for what is to come. I saw some comments on the Zwift subreddit about people not being transparent about their Zwifting and experience as a cyclist/athlete when posting performance-related content. So before going further, just a few words about myself. I would consider myself as an amateur/athlete enthusiast kinda. I don't have any professional or academic sport experience. However, I have been riding bikes for like 20 years, whether it's road, downhill, cross-country, you name it. And in the last 5 years or so, I took up road and trail running as well. All this led me into triathlon and also to develop a growing interest in the sciences behind endurance sports. So here I am Zwifting during winter in Canada as part of my training. If you are interested in some numbers, I linked my Zwift Power profile in the description. Back to business. A couple minutes later, we arrive at the banner for a nice warm-up climb. And we are off to a good start as well. It's a PR! After that, it's mainly rolling terrain and then downhill to the underwater tunnel. I just love this type of terrain for riding in a big pack. On the short climb to go out of the water, everybody's avatar stood up like a bunch of meerkats. We then had our first look on two of the Three Sisters in the distance. The epic KOM starts off on this island, then crosses the bridge, and continues up in the mountains. Up on the bridge, everyone is strung out and I find myself around 100th position. Starting from Watopia's sea level, we reach the 100 elevation mark. Still over 400 meters to go. The real sustained climbing started now. After going through the second village, we reached the 200 meters elevation mark. We had a short break going through a castle. After a right-hand turn, we had a nice panorama with the peaks in the background. Soon enough, we reached the 300 meters elevation mark. This part of the course is pretty cool. You ride on a ridge with a bunch of twists, turns, short bursty climbs and descents. After just over 25 minutes of sustained effort, I finally reached the banner. Epic KOM complete! But oh no, just 373 meters altitude, and we can see the radio tower. Crap, a ton more climbing in a very short distance is about to happen. 400 meters in the bag, 116 more to go.
Keep breathing, that's the key. Breathe. Oh.
Good posture and good breathing, that's the key. 500 meters. It's almost over. And made it to the top in one piece. It's not Alpe de Zwift, but damn, it's a long climb. The epic KOM plus the radio tower. Whew! Here we go, this downhill is pretty cool. You can reach over 80 kph while in super tuck. After a big climb like that, the instinct is to just coast and relax, but it's better for recovery to keep the legs spinning. Easy effort, but keep it moving. Once back on the flat, I grouped up with a bunch of riders. Reaching this little 1-2% false flat, I saw the pack in front and it seemed reasonable to bridge to them. So I went for a sustained effort, not too hard though. At first I thought I might bridge solo, but the 4 other riders followed me. And right as we reached the intersection at the top of the hill, we made contact. I really enjoyed that effort and carrying the pack all the way there. Nutrition talk. For efforts under 90 minutes, I generally don't eat. However, I do have some calories in my bottle. This is not sponsored, but shout out to Scratch Labs matcha and lemon flavor hydration mix. It even has some caffeine, so that's like free energy. The Three Sister course ends with the climb of the volcano. By that point I was still feeling okay, so I thought, why not, let's go for it. Let's try a PR on the volcano KOM. It's gonna be tough after all that climbing already. PR is 8 minutes 17, let's go! Reaching the sketchy boardwalks makes it about 2/3 of the way, and our pack was going strong. A smooth left turn and onto the final steep pitch of the KOM. Riders had some power-ups, so I had to push over 4 to 5 watts per kilo just to keep up. And despite a good effort, I was off my PR by only 7 seconds. Last time I had done that climb, I didn't have 800 meters of climbing done already. Our little group had then a nice and smooth, uneventful descent. Good for resting. 3 kilometers to go and still smooth riding. Last 2 kilometers, small-ish attack by a couple of riders. It was brought back right away. Last kilometer, I decided to attack, uphill with the featherweight power-up. I was a bit nervous, I had no idea if others would respond. I wanted to make things a bit more exciting than a 200-meter sprint finish this time. I opened up a 1 second gap, but almost everyone in the group responded, uh-oh. This 1 kilometer attack might have been a bit too ambitious. And here I am with 500 meters to go getting caught, with no juice left in the legs to rival the rest of the pack. Damn it! All in good fun though, I really enjoyed riding with these guys. And crossing the line, another long stage of Tour de Zwift done. Next week the tour takes us to Macquarie Islands and to the new Scotland location, so that will be fun. See you then. Cheers!